Inside these courtroom cells are 3 Al Jazeera staff members. They are journalists detained by the Egyptian authorities for doing their jobs. They are also accused of helping the outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. A court sentenced Peter Greste and Mohamed Fahmi to 7 years in prison. Baher Mohamed also received a 7-year sentence, but was given an extra 3 years because he had in his possession a spent bullet that he had picked up during a protest. It's been almost 300 days since our colleagues Peter, Baher and Mohamed were wrongfully imprisoned in Egypt. And despite the international condemnations and the pleas by the network and the men's families, there are no signs of a breakthrough. But Al Jazeera continues to demand their immediate release. The network says there is now a campaign of misinformation directed at how Al Jazeera conducted its coverage in Egypt.
The Al Jazeera network was completely accredited in Egypt, and all its subsidiary channels were therefore automatically accredited. When, for political reasons, a certain entity tried to annul that accreditation, an Egyptian court forced them to renew it instead. The accreditation that we have now is valid until 2016. We have that court document, and we believe that the lies that are being disseminated by some media outlets about alleged violations by Al Jazeera in Egypt with regards to the question of accreditation don't even deserve to be discussed.
The men's convictions are being appealed. The court is due to hear their case in January. But in addition to the 3 men in detention, there are several other network journalists who were convicted and sentenced in their absence. Some of them have since learned that a request for their arrest has been sent to Interpol. They include people like Ahmed Mansour, an Al Jazeera Arabic senior talk show presenter.
I covered the protests in Tahrir Square in January 2011, just like hundreds of other journalists there. But later on I was surprised by these fabricated accusations that I tortured a lawyer. I wasn't even in Tahrir Square on the day this incident was alleged to have taken place. I consider this ruling against me a political punishment for having exposed the military coup in Egypt, and it's clear that my case is just a part of the overall attack on Al Jazeera.
Ahmed knows it may take a long time before he can set foot again in his Egyptian homeland. But for him, Al Jazeera's Director General and their colleagues at the network, it's already been long enough. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera, Doha.